So what is YAML? We're at the official YAML website here, yaml.org, and this whole website is actually in YAML. That is really cool. You can see that YAML stands for YAML Ain't Markup Language. It is abbreviated YAML. It is a data serialization language. And you can think of data serialization as the process of translating a data structure or object state into a usable format. YAML is designed to be human-friendly. It's used by a lot of common tools when configuring setups. It works really well with modern programming languages for common everyday tasks. The purpose of this video is to go through some of the basics, going to see some of the things that you can do in YAML. A YAML file consists of mainly map objects, and the core of this is a key value pair. These are generally defined as the following: key on the left, value on the right. That's it. Here you can see book name, that's the key. And the book we're going to be talking about is The Hobbit. That's the value on the right. On to the next. The value can also be multiple items. We can denote a list with an indentation and a hyphen, and you can think of this like an array. You can see the bad guys in The Hobbit: goblins, wargs, Gollum, and Smaug. Now, YAML wouldn't be too useful, or like JSON, embedded, really anything, unless you were able to nest. So look at the indentation and define subdata like this. So you can see Bilbo, we have a couple things indented, a key value, his role as a burglar, and then some skills. I've included a few: sneakiness, bravery. If you want to know his other skills, you'll have to read the book. If you wanted to find something to be used more than once, so think dry, don't repeat yourself, then anchors and aliases will be your friends. Anchors are defined with an ampersand. So you see I have an ampersand. I define my anchor. I call it lead. The value of the anchor is leadership. And then down here, I want to pull that in. So I have an asterisk. This is an alias. I bring in lead and I pull in leadership, which is defined above with that anchor. So I can use that as many times as I want down throughout the YAML file. I can also use anchors to define an entire substances that I want to bring down and use later. So I have an anchor here after this colon for this section. I'm calling it dwarf basics, and it's going to pull this entire thing down. So I'm going to call it in with an alias down here. This is a merge map, so it's bringing in the entire section, and then I'm using the alias to define the section that I want. If I don't do anything, this will just bring down the entire same section. If you know anything about The Hobbit, they each have different hood colors. So I do want to overwrite the hood color piece. I'm defining the hood color as brown down here, and it'll actually overwrite the hood color above. Let's go see what those anchors and aliases look like in the YAML viewer. So we're at jsonformatter.org/YAML viewer, and we're going to see what the anchors and aliases look like as processed YAML. Here's the example we had earlier with Thorin and Gandalf, with the anchor lead being called an alias down here. So we can see Thorin has the skills, leadership, mining, battle, smithing, and leadership is that anchor. Gandalf has the skills, magic, leadership, smoke ring. So you can see the alias gets processed as leadership. Then for a full merge map example, we will go ahead and process this example that we had with Gloin and Oin. Gloin has the hood color of white, and then the skills, battle, mining, smithing, and a role member. Oin pulls in the exact same things in terms of role and skills, battle, mining, smithing, and then the hood color is overwritten to brown. That's really cool. That's it. I hope that was helpful. Hope you learned a little bit about YAML.